Welcome to East Lansing, Michigan, Spartan Stadium and home of the Michigan State Spartans. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Spartans will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Quarterback empties his backfield. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And an empty backfield here on second and short. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Trying to get to him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line. They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. The aerial assault continues. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and goal from way back there. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good, solid tackle. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
The AT unit on the field. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense getting set for 1st down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking for room. It's Carter. Not much doing there. He gets... a gain of 1.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Back to pass, it's Childs. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. At midfield, he's got room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This guy just gives you yards. I mean, he's just got so much electricity.
I see you, boy.
He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Gets it out quickly.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On the ground, it's Carter. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Quick
timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have
drafted quarterback.
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
That's what the timeouts are for, bro.
And they stop him on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Quarterback checking the play. Wide receiver shows motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. Wide open.
Too easy.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Getting some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Dumps it to the back. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
Great job by the safety. You see safeties back in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, understanding where he's throwing the football.
No, he wasn't.
Great interception.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete to the left. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They want to throw it. Feeling some heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On second down, he'll fire. And he's got it! Touchdown, Michigan State!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. And now the ball is knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
They're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Scanning the field, it's
I don't
Child.
need these timeouts.
They've got the screen set up.
I don't need
Didn't
timeouts.
have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
That's why I don't need timeouts, bro.
He goes at the 33.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got
I get
100%
picks.
angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll let
I
one
get
go down
picks.
outside. Throw to the
What I
end
just
zone.
say?
Pick off.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, and makes the big mistake.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Allen. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Texas A&M going quickly. Back to throw, it's Reed. He's got it down the middle. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in in there. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, you see where the holes in the zone?
Dude don't play no defense. No user at all. I don't even see where the user is at.
Back to the air one more time. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Right.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Thomas. No huddle offense to the line. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He looks that one in.
Is that a good user or what?
He'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Thomas.
You me just keep doing the same play or what? I'll show you who I'm throwing it to.
And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And they can't make the connection.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And with that tackle, that will probably do it for this quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. Stumbled to the ground. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll stop him short, just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Yeah, and a nice job by this defense. This is a critical moment, right? We got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here to get the football back so we can make some magic here in this 4th quarter.
The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. To the ground with the back. At the 15, he's loose. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Handoff to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when you break out the hit stick. When you come and that guy gets struck and he goes backwards, that's how you bring it.
Second down, and the defense has no choice but to sell out to stop the run. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll go to the toss. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.